On the second day of Vlogmas, I present to you new information on the enhanced search and discoverability that POSHMARK has released to the app recently. Hello everyone and welcome back to Vlogmas. I hope you are excited to watch today's video. If you missed yesterday's video where I started Vlogmas, I did different tips to increase your sales, so hopefully you check that one out after you watch this one. But this one is going to be a video where I talk about the new feature that they've released to POSHMARK recently, which is the enhanced search and discoverability. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you find this information helpful. And like I said in the last video, make sure that you're subscribed because I'm vlogging every single day now until Christmas, and I would love to have you stick around for more of these videos. Okay, so this is more than ever before. This is why it's so important to make sure that you're using those keywords in your descriptions, because now they are saying that there's an improved search accuracy when it comes to the new searchability on POSHMARK. So those keywords that you're using are really going to make your items show up in more feeds. So that's why it's so important to use keywords. Use keywords such as suede, velvet, or leopard, or animal print, or leather, or things like that, because those are the words that people are looking for, and if you use those in your descriptions, your listings are going to come up in the search. This one is actually good for me because I know I catch a lot of typos in my own listings, and I know people do as well in their own, but it's going to kind of auto-correct spelling issues. So if you spell something that seems to be correct, but you spelled it off by one letter or something like that, it's going to auto-correct it, and it's going to help your item actually like what you're looking for. So if you misspelled a title or you misspelled a size or something, it's going to autocorrect and it's going to make sure it populates the right things that you're looking for. So that's really helpful, especially for me, because I know I can fat finger things sometimes, and I know other people do as well. So this is just going to be really helpful to make sure that the items that you are looking for actually come up in the search. So this one is a big one because I know a lot of people have said listings come up when they're searching for things that aren't even relevant to what they're looking for, but somebody uses one keyword and it makes the item come up in your listing. So this is going to help reduce that irrelevant search result coming up. So this is really great because, again, I've showed a video once before where I was filtering on something on POSHMARK where I was trying to find a blue shirt or something, and I was getting pink and green and all these different things. But because I was using certain keywords in the thing that I searched for, and those people were using those in their descriptions, their listings were coming up even though I had it filtered on blue. So this is going to be a game changer. I'm really hoping this actually is more accurate, and I really hope it makes a difference because I'm so tired of searching for something and then getting a bunch of other results that I'm not looking for. It's the same thing too, when I search for a specific brand and then I get a bunch of other brands in the listings, it drives me crazy because I only wanted that one brand. So hopefully this really does make an impact like they're saying it will. So tips that they're recommending that we do to increase our chances of our listings showing up in front of the correct search is making sure our titles and descriptions are accurate, which is something I always swear by doing. Make sure they're detailed, make sure you're using the right keywords, make sure they are accurate, but also explain what the item is, and make sure they're not just one word, or make sure you're incorporating the brand and the size and the style, all these different things that are really helpful. Make sure that your photos are clear and accurate and detailed. You don't want to just have one picture because that is definitely a no-go for me. And you definitely don't want to just use stock photos or anything like that. That is not good either. You want to make sure that your listings have a bunch of detailed pictures. Make sure you include those measurements. These are all things I talked about in the last video that are all really important to do. And the final thing that they recommend is making sure that you fill out all the relevant fields that it says for. So the category, the size, the style tags, all these different things. You want to make sure that you fill those out because that's going to really increase your chances of selling the item. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed this little brief update on the Posh search. I'm really excited to see what the updates are going to be, but I'm actually going to throw in some clips of me vlogging in the end of this video here. So I'm going to show you me packaging up a sale that I made, and also me showing you how I was listing a few pieces. So I'm gonna insert those clips here now. All right, let's get a sale package. So if you are new to my videos and you haven't seen many before, this is actually a background in some of my videos. It's all my sweaters, it's all my in-season pieces. So I'm actually gonna get the sweater that I just sold, and I will take you over and we will package it up together. Okay, so I figured this would be an easier angle for you to see what I was doing. So this is the sweater I just sold. It is this mustard yellow sweater, turtleneck sweater, and it's a new with tag piece. So let's go over to my closet and we'll package this piece up. So sorry the lighting is a little dark in here. I'm in my closet and there's not really that great of lighting, but I just wanted to walk you through how I package up sales. So as you can see behind me, I have a bunch of my packaging supplies. I have tissue paper, I have my tape, and I have my thank you cards and business cards, things like that. So what I do is I put everything in these clear mailers, which I get on Amazon. And they, you know, they're just great. I love putting the piece of clothing in these before I put it in the mailer because it just protects the piece when it goes through the mail. In case your package rips or something like that, your piece is going to be protected and it just looks more professional. So I take the piece, so I'll take it off the hanger here. And I will fold it up nicely as best as I can because it's a turtleneck sweater. And I will just take it and put it inside of this clear bag. Okay, and this is what it looks like right now. I'm leaving it open because I'm adding a thank you, a sticker, and my business card into it. So I go into my little slot here where I have all my different thank you cards, and these are my favorite ones. These are Poshmark specific ones. They say thank you a bunch, and then they have like this whole Poshmark template on the back of them. So I love using these, and so what I do is I get a little pen and I just write a little thank you note just to make it a nice little custom you know, card for the buyer to see. Okay, so after I write a little short thank you, sometimes I'll write like thank you for purchasing from my live show or something like that, but this one was just a offer that they accepted. So I'm gonna send this and I'm gonna add one of my business cards in here. I love adding these as well. And then the final thing I like to add into every order, just because I think it adds such a nice touch, and who doesn't love a good Poshmark sticker? So I have this roll of Poshmark stickers that I add one into every single order. So I just cut one off. And then I just put these three things, these three things in the order in the clear mailer with the item. And that is what it looks like. So now I'm just going to take this little plastic thing right off this bag and seal it up. Okay, and now this is ready to go in my mailer to put the label on it. Okay, and just like that, the item is ready to go. Now I just need to print the label, and then I will schedule this for pickup in the morning and get this out for the buyer. Okay, it is the next morning, and I'm taking this package out to my mailbox. So hopefully you include this second day of Vlogmas, but don't forget we have our recap here to do. So we recap the videos that we've done so far. So on the second day of Vlogmas, I present to you enhanced searchability and discoverability feature updates that Poshmark has released. And on the first day of Christmas, I presented to you some tips to increase your chances of selling the items. So definitely check out that video if you haven't already. If you want to see the first day of Vlogmas that maybe you missed, you could click right here. And if you want to see another video on some feature updates that have been released to Poshmark recently, you could click right here. But until next time, I will see you then.